Robert, tell me a little bit about your patient.
Well, I'm going to be taking care of a patient who has a surgical incision that is separated and open. Her physician has ordered dressing changes twice a day.
All right, well, why don't you gather your supplies, greet the patient, take off the old dressing, and I'll meet you in there in a few minutes.
Sounds good.
All right.
See you later. You ready, Mrs. Watson?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Come in.
Good afternoon, Miss Watson. I'm Danielle Swenson, Robert's nursing instructor. Is it okay with you if I observe while he cares for you?
Well, that's just fine.
All right, thank you. So, Robert, how are you doing?
Well, I've just removed her old dressing, and I'm ready to start preparing for the sterile field.
All right. So before opening anything, what should be your first order of business?
Well, I cleaned my hands, and I made sure the table is waist level and within reach. And I've already checked her ID band and removed her old dressing. So now I should just check the packages to make sure that it's intact and not expired.
Everything check out?
Yep.
So what's next?
Set up the field with the drape.
And how is that done, Robert?
First, I have to open this package. Then I lift the drape by the corners, but an inch away from the edges, and gently shake it open fully.
Be sure to keep it away from your body and any other surface. And which side do you put down, Robert?
The moisture-resistant side down. This would be the shiny side or sometimes a blue side. Then I lay the drape on the work surface.
Good. Now, how would you put other items on the sterile field?
Nothing unsterile can touch the sterile portion of the drape, including hands or clothes. If I'm going to add a commercially packaged item, like the gauze sponges here, I hold the package in one hand and pull back on the top cover or peel the edges apart, like so. And the items need to be dropped onto the field from 6 inches, right?
That's right. And just make sure you don't touch the field with your hands. Now, Robert, what about items sterilized by the facility?
Well, you hold the package in your dominant hand with the top flap opening away from the body. So, with the other hand, unfold the top flap and both sides, holding on to the item through the wrapper with my dominant hand. Then I open the remaining flap of the wrapper closest to my body. Next, pull the corners of the wrapper back towards my wrist so the wrapper covers my hand and wrist. Then drop the item from 6 inches above the surface.
I'm very impressed. This is complicated.
Oh, you have no idea. We haven't even gotten to you yet. I still have to put gloves on.
Well, that's not all that complicated.
Oh, you'd be surprised.